of a fantasy scheme. No fall has come, bringing freezing nights, fading colors away. Please make them stay. If I go, will you still be a stranger? Don't fade away into the mist. If I go, will you still be a stranger? In my heart, you'll always be missed. And as our memories fade.
Let's pause that just for a second. So, where do I think we're going? So, we had this part where every part of her was like, we're going to undo our chains and we're going to set ourselves free in order to go and be away from you. So, that thing setting free is her hopes, her desires, her dreams, her colour. So, if you put this into a metaphoric term of colour, then this whole song makes sense, right? So, under colourless skies, I'm standing alone, wondering why this street changed its tone. I'm looking across at the spot that I'll never forget, where we first met. Like, yeah, so the person or whatever in her head, the person which caused all of this dream world, whichever else, the person who she sees inside of her head, right? Like, that's the colour in her life, and because of that mist turning into vapour at the very beginning, and all of those thoughts and feelings escaping and all of that stuff, she's losing all the colour from her life, all of the emotion, the passion, and she's retreating and retreating and retreating, and her life is becoming grey and dull and slowly turning more concrete and concrete and concrete as we go forwards. If I go, will you still be a stranger? Don't fade away into the mist. Like, in my heart, you'll always be missed. Like, yeah, so it's almost like, you can view this in so many ways. You can view it as like ending a breakup, you can view this as ending a part of her own personality and soul, as like ending just like lots and lots of other ways. You can even view it from like an angle of Mother Nature in places, like I said. It's all dependent. Like this, you can view that the parts of her life that once gave her such beauty and care and wonder of the world is now gone. So like that part of her life is now like a stranger to her. All she sees is greyness, and that's starting to take over everything. Totally didn't lose my place at all. Oh man, this piano is beautiful, man. It's so heartbreaking, but it's so beautiful. Wow, man, that's an amazing build into the solo. Wow, man, that chorus, that choir build of people. Boy, man, I've got proper chills everywhere right now. That's a crazy ending, mate. Just saying. That's like, Noah gave 0 S towards the end. She's like, you know what, I'm taking everything into this, and she just pulled it off, man. But yeah, so the whole concept is literally like, she's like, parts of her are fading away right into the mist, but she doesn't want them all to go, so she's like kind of fighting within herself still. Like, there's no concrete ending to this. This is all down to self-interpretation, down to what you think would happen, basically. So it's like, why are we strangers? Must we be strangers? If I go, why are we strangers? Must we be strangers? Why are we strangers? Why are parts of me strangers? Why are parts of my soul, parts of my own personality strangers unto ourselves, and why is it fading? Why are parts of me going away? Why can't parts of me take it anymore, and why are we all disappearing in a sense, and why is the world such a bleak, dark place? And at the same time, you can view it as a way that maybe at the end of the day, like, why are we strangers? Please don't fade away. Still be a stranger, but please be somebody who I can still talk to allow to have colour still into my life. And it's down to just your own personal interpretation on where you think her journey would go. Whether she'd find a person to hold her back into this world, whether she'd find her dream and her purpose in this world, whether you'd find her life in this world, or whether she'll still be a hermit stuck inside a concrete cage for the rest of her life. It all depends on which way you want it to go. And it's just all down to that, and that's beautiful. Because there's no, like exact thing to say this is what happens. Like, what do you think happened? Because that's how it has to go. It's told you everything it needs to know, and now it's just down to you as to what you think is going to happen at the end of the day. Which is so sick to listen to, and so sick to have. Like, it adds so many interpretations, adds so many meanings into it. And it just works perfectly, in my opinion, but still. Crazy album, really, really good album. Like, I'm kind of sad that I didn't listen to it way sooner. But at the same time, I'm glad that I waited until I was much more confident with doing album breakdowns and stuff, and when I do it live on Twitch and that type of stuff at the same time. Like, masterpiece of an album, definite. Like obviously this is the first one in 2023, right? But this is going to be hard to beat. It's going to be one of the best albums of the year, that's for damn sure. I can't see much beating this in terms of quality, in terms of Noah's vocal ability, in terms of the band's playstyle and the band's pure passion and energy and the choir and everything, just the mixing and mastering and the love and attention this album has been given. You can feel every essence of it flowing throughout, and upon multiple listens I imagine you'd get so many different meanings from it, and each song can be like totally changed around to fit your specific personality at a certain point in your life when you yourself are lacking colour and other things in your life too, which is kind of what this is about. And yes, it's about this story, but it's also, you can pretty much put yourself into this at any point and just kind of figure it out for yourself, and that's beautiful. That's exactly what you need with an album, just something that you can interpret in such a gorgeous, amazing way. And yeah, this album doesn't disappoint. Like, compared to their first album is a dumpster fire, but the second album is absolutely amazing. It's a masterpiece. And yeah, interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed, man. If you'd like what I do, I would like to support me, even join an album tier. If you'd like me to listen to something very specific, please do check out my Patreon. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, or night. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.